Hi, boys and girls. This morning we talked about letters and the letters in the alphabet and how they make up words, including your name. Well, now we're going to talk about numbers. Numbers look kind of like letters, but numbers are for counting and telling us how many of something we have. Here are our numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's practice counting to 5. Whenever we start counting, we always start with the number 1. Okay, we're not going to start counting and say 2, 3, 4. We're always going to start with 1. So let's practice counting to 5, starting at 1. Let's jump 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Okay, now let's twist 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Let's stretch our arms 5 times. Here we go. Starting at 1. I want to hear you counting with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. So we can count out loud, and then we can also count objects. Here I have some stars. How many stars do we have? Well, I have to count and use numbers to tell how many stars there are. We're always going to start with the number 1. When we count objects, we can use our pointer finger to touch and count. When we touch an object, we say a number. 1, 2, 3. There are 3. There are 3 stars because 3 is the last number we said. Now, when you're counting objects, be sure to only touch it 1 time. Because if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are there 10 stars there? No! That's because we touched them too many times. So only touch them 1 time. If you need to, as you count things, move them over. 1, 2, 3. The last number we said was 3. So there are 3 stars. Another thing to be careful about. Don't say a number if you're not touching something. Watch, this is a no-no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Because I was saying a number while my hand was in the air and not touching something. So be very careful. 1, 2, 3. There are 3. All right, let's practice that counting something else. What about ducks? Count the ducks with me. 1, 2. There are 2. Okay, now we have some apples. Let's count how many apples there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5. There are 5 apples. Now I have some butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 butterflies. Now this can be a little tricky. How many turtles do I have? 1. That's it. I only have 1. I can't keep counting because I don't have any more turtles to count. Only one turtle. That's just one. Now, if you'll click on the first music note, the one farthest to the left, if you'll click on that first music note in my Google Classroom, it will take you to a silly song called Herman the Worm. And it talks about a worm that eats a bunch of stuff and gets really big. And it is a fun number song for you to listen to.